Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon, and on my channel, I am talking all about manifesting as a lifestyle. You are the director, the designer, and the architect of your life. I want to help you align to the reality that you prefer. I am a powerful coach that can help you do that. I wanted to talk about my client this morning. We were on a Zoom call one-on-one, and while we were on the call, I got my client into the state of feeling as if she already had her desire. And what happened while we were on the call, she received a text message from her specific person. When you release resistance and you let go and you just be in the present moment of already having your desire, it will manifest quickly. They released that resistance because they knew that they had the power to do that. You have the power to do that. I want to remind you that you are the operant power. There is no one who is a thinker in your reality other than you. You are the operant power, and everything is reflecting you. The law of assumption is powerful. It's truthful. It is a law, and it reflects what you're thinking about yourself and who you are being, who you are assuming yourself to be, and how you assume others treat you. So if you want to change anything in your life, you only need to change your perspective. Change your perspective by focusing and affirming and knowing your desire is yours, knowing that you already have your desire, knowing that it's a guarantee because you're the creator. It must be a guarantee. It is a promise. Your manifestation is a promise. It is a promise to you. It's a promise. So you can be anyone you want to be. You can have anything you want to have. You have the power to do that. I am going to go ahead and answer some questions. Let's see what kind of questions you guys have. Glenda, how can I manifest a specific person who doesn't know me? You are the operant power. It doesn't matter if the specific person is someone you know, or they are an ex, or it's new love. It's the same process no matter what. It doesn't matter if they know you. It doesn't matter if they are a celebrity. It doesn't matter who they are, if they're the CEO of whatever company. You can manifest anything and anyone into your reality by going to the end. And going to the end means you are thinking from the version of you who has your desire. So picture the two of you together. Take an imaginal scene, imagining what that would look like if you two are together. What is this SP saying to you? You're beautiful. You're someone I have had this feeling for. I don't know if they know you, but it's the story that you're telling. So what story are you telling? You don't have to wonder if anyone likes you. You declare it and you claim it. You claim it. You claim it broadly. You claim it with conviction. Go ahead and claim it with conviction. Like, that person's in love with me. That person wants to marry me. That person thinks I'm the perfect match. That person thinks that I am the perfect partner. That person thinks I'm the ultimate partner. That person would go to the ends of the earth to be with me. What story are you telling? Because the story you're telling is the story that's manifesting, or the story you're telling is the life that you're living. Our life is simply the story that we tell ourselves. So you've been unconsciously telling stories based on the state that you're in, which is really all the experiences that you have and how you are identifying and defining yourself. So to change anything and to manifest anything into your life, whether it be money, a person, love, a job, anything, going to a game, going to a free concert, you speak to yourself as if you have that desire already. Okay, you affirm it, and you're going to affirm it, and you're going to affirm it until you just don't have to feel like you are affirming it anymore, because things can manifest instantly. And the minute that you put your focus on already having your desire, everything's orchestrating. It's all orchestrating immediately because there is only the present moment. So it is orchestrating immediately right now as you affirm, he's in love with me, or she's in love with me. As you're affirming that right now, it's all being orchestrated. The only reason you might not see anything is because you start to worry and doubt. Okay, so stop telling an opposing story, because you cannot, you have to let the old man die, and you rise in consciousness to that new version of you, and you have the thoughts of the new version of you. The new version of you is the version of you with your desire. Can you talk about manifesting health? We're speaking our life into existence, so think about that. Speak your health into existence. I am healthy. My body is healthy. I feel great, or I intend to feel great. I can change my body in a second. Do you understand? Remember, you cut yourself and your body heals itself, right? You don't have to think about that. So we have a belief that if we get sick, we fix ourselves with medicine and we fix ourselves with all these other things outside of us. And yes, that does work. But what the truth is, what's really happening is you have a belief that that medicine or that doctor or that person is helping you and curing you. You cure and heal yourself by affirming it, by seeing yourself as the healthy version of you. I am happy, healthy, vital, and strong. And you're speaking it into existence. So remind yourself, you're the creator. So you affirm, I am the creator of my reality. I am creating my own experience. Okay, you are creating your own experience. So affirm, I'm creating my own experience. I am healthy. I speak my life into existence. I speak my health into existence. My body is always regenerating and forming and healing itself. My body is powerful. All right, and you see that version of yourself, and you affirm that version of yourself, and you don't ever stop. You affirm it until it becomes your reality. Sarah, sometimes when I talk to my friends about SP, I go back to the old story. How can I control this more? I would suggest that you practice before you see your friends. Imagine your friends are saying, I know you're destined to get back together. I know that they can't stop thinking about you. Why don't you practice? You could practice affirming that your friends support you and they just think you're beautiful. Okay, so you just change the story slightly. Now, you don't even have to change the story. You could just know that that circumstance doesn't matter. Why does it affect you? Okay, why is it affecting you? Don't let it affect you. Don't let it affect you. So that's why you want to think of yourself. This is part of your self-concept, right? The self-concept of a powerful manifester is you are unshakable. It doesn't matter what's happening. There could be a whole hurricane, tornado happening around you, but you are sturdy, strong, and unshakable. Nothing affects you. You're not affected by the circumstances. Be that version of you. So you're going to affirm it. I am not affected by circumstances. I, in fact, supersede and overcome all circumstances. That's what you could affirm. I'm someone who knows how to see beyond the circumstance. I'm someone who knows how to overcome the circumstance. I am someone that gets everything I want. So what if they talk about the old story? They're talking about the old story, so what? Do you see there's so infinite ways to perceive this and it goes in your favor? There's also infinite ways to perceive it where it's not in your favor. So remind yourself, I am the operant power. That old story doesn't matter anymore because I know I'm a conscious creator and I am in control of my destiny. You're in control of your destiny. There is no destiny outside of you. You're 100% in control of your destiny. You get to choose your reality. And you have the power to do that, to overcome. Okay? It's law. It's law. It's already doing it. Reality is already reflecting you. It's already it's a projection of you, if we want to look at it as reflecting or as a projection, like a projector onto the screen. That's why I think Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy called the 3D reality the screen of space. It's a screen of space. You are a projector, like going to the movie theater. The projector is projecting onto the screen. So you're the projector. The world's the screen. All you have to do is change within your imagination. It's like infinite film strips within your imagination. Just shift to the film strip you want. Okay, so you ignore that. You ignore it. And you affirm what you do want. That doesn't affect me. No big deal. Okay, so even if you remember, even if in the moment you talked about the old story, you felt terrible, you were overthinking, it doesn't matter. Just remind yourself all of that doesn't matter, and it's okay that you did that. It's okay no matter what you say and no matter what you do, it's okay. But do you understand that this is a conscious creation? You're conscious, you're deliberately creating that. You're deliberately knowing that. You're deliberately knowing and creating that. Empress. Any tips on dealing with 3D, fans, press, etc. when manifesting famous SP? I mean, none of the circumstances matter. Live in the end knowing that you're a goddess, you're the Empress, you're the one that your SP, I don't care that they're famous, they desire you. You don't focus on the fact that they're famous. I know you want to mention it because of the dynamics, but don't put that idea of someone being famous on a pedestal up here. Okay, put yourself on the pedestal. You are up here and you imagine that everything comes to you. You just think of yourself as like, you just snap your fingers and you're like, you come here. You want me. Go ahead, be an alter ego. Just step into the version of you who's like, what would it feel like if I could just snap my fingers and be like, you are in love with me. You just love me. You love everything about me. And you are seeking me, right? I like that affirmation. Everything I'm seeking is seeking me. Everything you're seeking is seeking you. I mean, you're creating all of your reality. And that reality, do you understand, it already exists? The reality where you are together already exists, but you're feeling separate from it. It's already existing. In order to shift and be into that reality where it's existing and you're living that life, it's all materialized, you're thinking from the version of you who has the desire. So how do you get there? By affirming it. You affirm it, you could just know it. You could just know it and live your joy. For the most part, that's what I'm doing. I don't need to, I affirm through the day, but all my affirmations have already become a belief. I already see it, I already know it. So I just know it. I just affirm it. Sometimes I like to write it down. Like I created a notebook. I created a journal called Everything I Write in This Journal Becomes True. It's just a blank notebook. But I like to write my things down because I find it therapeutic and it's something that I love and I enjoy. So I write things down. I write down and then I love to go back and go, oh yeah, check that one off, got that one. So keep a little notebook where you write it down, and you really don't have to affirm 24/7. You could just write it down and know it's done. But also, it's important to remind yourself circumstances don't matter. And when you're thinking of the circumstance, or you're worried about the press and what you read something, just stop reading it. Just, all that's lies anyway. I mean, there's already a perception. A lot of that's not true. Okay, at least in my reality. So it's whatever's true is for you is what you're declaring. Your reality is your truth and what you're declaring and what you're saying. So don't worry what's written. If someone was telling a lie about you, a friend, like old friends that you're not friends with anymore, and they were lying about you, I mean, you don't need to worry about it. Just be like, whatever, it doesn't affect you. So what? It's not true. You declare it's not true. Okay? And keep knowing. But at the same time, you're not stopping your life. No matter what your manifestation is, don't stop your life. You're not stopping and staying home and affirming. You're not deciding not to go out because you're not sure, or because you didn't lose the weight, or because you didn't get your dream job, you're not stopping any of that. Okay, because that all implies that you don't have it. It's really saying you don't have it. You live your life, because living in the end is living your joy, right? You have your manifestation, you feel joyful, you're living your joy. And that's one of the most powerful, easiest ways to manifest your desire, is just to know, right? You affirm it, you know it, and you consistently know it and affirm it whenever it feels good, but live your joy knowing it's done. You already did it. There's nothing to worry about. It's a guarantee. It is guaranteed. That reality exists and it's a guarantee. You're the only one that needs to know that it's a guarantee, and it is. Congratulations. Join my free Facebook group. In my free Facebook group, we are affirming as if you have your desire. You're affirming you with your desire, or you're setting intentions, or you're claiming, or you're declaring your desires, you with your desire. Why do you want to do that? Because you want to practice keeping your focus on the type of reality you do want. Let's just get in the habit of focusing on only what your desire, you with your desire. Practice making that natural and normal to say to yourself, yeah, I got this. Yes, I am a goddess. Yes, I am someone that gets everything I want. Yes, the money comes really easily. Yes, the money's flowing into my life. It's always circulating. Okay, Clarabelle, hello. Manifest a relationship. Speak to yourself. Speak it into existence. You're already thinking into existence. So you can always start with, ask yourself some things like, what is your belief around a relationship? What is your belief around finding someone, not finding, but like bringing that person into your life? Do you feel like it's hard? Do you feel like there's circumstances? Because the circumstances don't matter. So start with knowing circumstances do not matter. The relationship is mine. This year, 2023, is the year of my relationship. This is the year of love for me. Right? This is speaking it into existence. You speak your life into existence. This is the year. I am chosen. I am desired. I am wanted. It's easy to find love. It's easy to find a relationship. Okay, you start to have thoughts like this consistently. You're just gonna walk into the right place. You're gonna be in the right place at the right time, and you're just gonna have that experience. You can manifest anything. I've manifested love at first sight. I've manifested that even after meeting someone. It was like at a later point in time. You can manifest anything down to every little detail of the kind of clothes they wear, the kind of home they live in, everything, the type of job. Do you understand that that's how flexible reality is? That's how flexible it is. Like, it's literally like writing a story. You write the story. You get to choose and pick whatever you want it to be. You're not ever going to stop knowing or affirming that that desire is yours. You're not going to stop. You're not going to look at the 3D and say, but it didn't happen. You're not going to do that. Because then you're affirming that, and that's what you're speaking into existence. So you don't look for evidence in 3D reality because you are the evidence. So why would you look there for evidence when you are the creator and it's coming from you, right? So that's what's really important, that you know that it's done. You decide it's done. You decide it's done. You decide that you're someone who knows how to manifest fast. You decide, like, think about creating you're creating your identity, right? Your self-concept. And if you need help creating your self-concept, use my self-concept course. It's a guide for you to get the picture and claim the version of you. And you claim that version until it manifests. So get clear on that picture of who are you? What kind of traits do you hold? What kind of thoughts do you have? How are you interacting with other people? Who are you being in the present moment? How do you wake up? How do you feel? What is that version of you? And be that version of you now, because it can manifest really quick. And you can add in, I am someone who manifests on a time crunch. I'm someone who manifests instantly. I'm someone who is powerful. I'm someone who gets every single thing I want. How do I get rid of student loan debt? Clarabelle, thank you for the roses. Okay, so how do you get rid of student loan debt? You are affirming it. I am debt-free. I love that money is always circulating in my life. Think from the version of you who has your desire. So your desire of being your loan is, you're debt-free. Your student loan is gone. It's paid off. Just start affirming. My loan is paid off. That student loan is paid off. Things will happen as you affirm whatever you're putting your focus on. As you affirm it, your world will reflect where you put your focus. Generally, in life, we wanted to put our focus on, oh my God, I got that loan, and how am I going to pay it off? And I don't know, and my loan just is so big, and it's so overwhelming, and every month it's a huge portion. And then you go out and talk with your friends, you're like, my loan is like a huge portion of my salary or my month, my paycheck, and it's all going to my student loan. And when is it going to, it's going to take 30 years or whatever, the loan terms are. So that's creating by looking at the effect. Now you know you're a conscious creator. So we don't need to do that anymore, because otherwise that reality just keeps in place and you just pay it over linear time and you just get, okay, you can pay this off so quickly. My student loans are paid. They're totally paid. I am free and clear. I have money circulating in my life. So is it going to magically be just wiped away? Potentially, because all possibilities exist. But infinite possibilities can happen when you put your focus there. You'll talk to the right person that says, hey, I know how to consolidate a debt where it's this. You could talk to the right person that says, I need to hire someone and you seem to be the right person for the job. And maybe it's 10 times more than what you're making, and paying that student loan off is not a big deal as it used to be a big deal. It can come in infinite ways, but you don't need to know those infinite ways. I'm just giving you ideas so you don't have to think about it. It's not your job to think about how. Don't do that. We don't need to think about how. Instead, just know that where you put your focus, it's law, it must happen. It must manifest. Speak it into existence consistently until it becomes your life and your reality. Ellie, your videos have really gotten through to me. Have remained in the state without falling out of it. Beautiful, Ellie. Thanks for sharing. I love it. I love it. So that's a huge manifestation, because, if you're looking at some of the progression, if we are looking at the past, but you could see the progression of where you are. It's your state of mind and your state of being. And if you're stable, right? That's what you're saying. You're saying you're remaining in the state without falling out of it. It means you're stable. It means you're more sure and you're more knowing and you're feeling more confident and you're feeling more powerful and you're feeling more invincible. And those are powerful feelings. And that's just going to manifest more of that. Okay. It's going to manifest your desires more and more and more, because what you are within, whoever you are within, and what you're feeling and what you're thinking and assuming, as within, so without. You really have to impress your subconscious. It feels really hard. Okay, well, not really, okay, because it's just a concept. Everything in this world is just a concept and an idea, but we already have a pretty strong belief about impressing our subconscious mind, so it's not that it's a negative thing. You could start saying it's easy to impress your subconscious mind. Do you understand that? Like, someone could hold a rabbit's foot and think, okay, this rabbit's foot gives me luck. And then they have evidence that they had luck. They go, oh my God, it works. They weren't saying, I need to impress my subconscious mind. That person thought, I have the rabbit's foot. It worked. And now they're like, oh my gosh, I know people like this. And I have a really good friend that was like this growing up all his life. Had the best luck at everything. This is before I even knew about manifesting or conscious creation. Okay, so I want you to kind of compare it in that sense. It's like someone with a rabbit's foot that's having good luck, and now they're like, oh my God, I'm just a lucky person. They didn't think they had to impress their subconscious mind. But they did believe in something. They believed in the rabbit's foot. Okay, so impressing your subconscious mind, you're a conscious creator. Ultimately, we don't necessarily have to say, I need to keep affirming until I impress my subconscious mind. You're really just impressing yourself. So what feels better for you? What feels better for you? Because all possibilities work. You understand that. You're the creator. You could declare, my subconscious mind is easily impressed. I'm someone who easily gets everything I want. I'm someone who I get everything I want. I'm in the right place at the right time. Opportunities always come to me. Money feels like it's flying into my life. It's just in my bank and in my purse and in my pocket. I just love it. I love that I feel like I can buy anything. I can buy anything. I intend. Okay, so just keep your focus on knowing that where you put your keep knowing that where you put your focus is what is reflecting in your world, or what is projected out of you. Yeah, in the bigger picture, I do talk about it because it is a belief, but it's not totally necessary. It's actually not necessary. It's not totally necessary. But, Joseph Murphy always talks about we're impressing our subconscious mind. It kind of just depends on where your beliefs are at, okay? Don't worry about impressing your subconscious mind. Just say, this is working. I am a conscious creator. In my opinion, I also perceive subconscious mind as infinite intelligence. That's what I perceive. Subconscious mind is infinite intelligence. Okay, Beth, my brain is confused when I go neutral in regards to my SP. It feels like giving up, but desire is still. You're not giving up. You're not giving up. You're just giving up the old version of your specific person, okay? You're giving up that old version. Start saying, I'm not confused. I know what I'm doing. Just start saying that. You could say, I intend, if that feels better. Just say, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Sure, that doesn't feel natural to say, I know what I'm doing when you're like confused and you don't know. But remember, you're speaking from the version of you who already knows. As you do this, you'll just naturally have answers. Just do it and speak it into existence. I know what to do. I know this is working. I know I get everything I want. I know how to manifest a specific person, and I'm so good at it. I know how to just be the artist of my world and create anything I want. I know how to be the potter, or I know how to be the architect. That's what you are, essentially. An artist, a writer, an architect of your own life. This is the architect. This is the result of what's going on in your imagination. Speak as if you already have it. I'm not someone who gives up. I know I get all my desires. Maybe I feel like this is how you can kind of talk through it with yourself, right? I kind of feel like giving up. I want to give up. It's not happening. And then you say, no, you know what? This is part of the process. That's okay. I'm getting my desire. I just have to think as if I have it. I'm thinking more of having versus not having. What does it feel like to have it? Well, I wouldn't be focused on it. I wouldn't be focused on how to get it. You wouldn't be focused on how to get it if you have it. You already have it because it's coming from within you. That's why you already have it. It's a projection from you. Isn't this incredible? It's so incredible. Hi, Shannon. After I get movement, I have trouble bringing the focus on me. How do you bring the focus on you? You just have to, you practice it consistently. So even when you're not with your SP, keep practicing through the day to put your attention on yourself, to put your attention on what's important to you, what's important in your life and how you see yourself. I'm not saying you can't put your attention and think it's a shiny ball and be all excited about it, but know that you hold all the power. You are valuable. So you're affirming that and you're reminding yourself, wait, I'm valuable. I put the focus on me. I'm putting the attention and focus on the reality I want. I'm getting everything I want. I love you all. If you need additional help, join my free Facebook group. You can, it's a private group. You could share whatever you want about your desires, right? Share your desires, claim your desire, declare the desire is yours. And that's a safe place to do it. Join that group. You want a safe environment in a community. That's my manifesting tribe. It's lifestyle manifesting, and the link's in my description. I also have my self-concept course, which is a guide for you to manifest your specific person or any desire on your own. I have my VIP group. I love that community. I was live earlier today. I was talking on my topic today earlier was your desire will manifest. Your desire will manifest. And I talked about the reasons why. And it was interesting because right after our discussion, one member in the group sent me a private message saying that something I was talking about is exactly something she started to do. I mean, it's just consistent. Everyone is yourself pushed out. In my reality, I keep seeing reflections. Everything I talk about is happening. So I don't have any doubt of any success, and I know it's a guarantee because I see it consistently, and my world keeps showing me that this is true and that it is a guarantee. All right, you guys, if you also want one-on-one coaching, I have that available. I do coaching with Zoom, and have an amazing day.